Alright, so this is another 907 game, top tier game, and got fairly even teams. Say, see any big advantages or disadvantages here. Typically on Redshire, I will play somewhere in the mid. I saw this bulldog going up the middle, so I thought, maybe he'll spot something. Take a peek here. Yes, this replay is mainly about the end game. I'm going to be able to stay alive much this time, and towards the end, we'll see how to kind of position yourself to isolate tanks and work them down one by one. So anyway, this is just the first part. We'll speed this up. I don't think there's too much interesting that goes on at the beginning. Blind firing at bushes because I was bored. Alright, so we started actually moving up here. Spot a couple tanks, go there, it's just to pop up and spot something. It's kind of hard to actually get shots from this position in a medium, Russian medium, just because of the gun depression. But you look for a flat spot and you can usually find something. Alright, someone went yellowing across the field for no reason, so I suppose I will shoot him. That was a classy shot. That wasn't even close. Oh dear. I saw that tiger. I think the tiger's around this way. Let's see if I can go around and bully him. He's just a tier 8. Oh, there he is. And the bounce. I was aiming just for the flat of his turret, hoping I could hit it. It's kind of a small target, but gun depression and such, that's about all I had to shoot at. There goes a bat chat across. Got pinged by the T-54 lightweight, so I'm going to get out of there. That is definitely not a safe spot to usually be. You just kind of want to poke in there and then get out. So at this stage in the game, really, looking at the map, it looks like we're probably going to lose this, and we should probably win this just based on tank numbers. So the trick is to help your team move forward and do it. That's why I kind of went over that hill. And thankfully someone else came with me. And so we should be able to work down this. We should be able to work down this whole corner. Ideally, what happens is these guys here can clear out that T-69. I'm in the mid here. I can spot the guys. I can spot these guys for our tanks in the little city. And anyway, we'll be able to win this pretty easy. Oh, there goes the big spot. And that'll clear them off that ridge. That'll give us control of this side. So yet again, this is really this guy right here. This is the only tank that's holding us back from advancing. We don't know where looks like we don't know where the 907 is yet. Possible he's back in the corner, but he hasn't fired at me, so I'm pretty sure he's not back there. Anyway, so what needs to happen here is these guys need to push down and take this before this side pushes down and takes that. Is ideally what happens. If I remember right, that's not what happens in this game. I think our team just basically sits here and does nothing, which kind of handicaps us a little bit. So we give them, they're going to get map control when they take all this, and then we're never going to get it any down here. But that's what happens when a Chrysler GF is bought by a brand new player. Oh me. So anyway, I'm just looking for shots here in the mid, hoping that I'll find something over here. There's no point in really pushing across and trying to help that. It's dangerous to go searching here for a tank. So it's more of a case, I think, at this point of just kind of wait and see what's going to happen. These guys, once they cross this ridge line, they will have to, this ridge line right in here, they're going to have to come across a whole bunch of guns, so they'll usually bleed HP when they do that. And we're actually up on HP right now, so it fares well for us, I think. Still can't believe nobody went and cleared out. All we had to do was wrap around and clear out these guys. Oh well. So anyway, this is where the replay kind of starts to get interesting. We basically are just going to wait for them to come through this hole right here, or come across this ridge, and see if we can't bleed a bunch of HP or kill a tank or two. There was a tank. I guess I did not get spotted there. Try that again with a little bit better angle. Oh, the gun depression. That's a tough spot. Even in a high gun depression tank, this little hill right here is very tough to play. It's not a. You really need to be playing lower, kind of down where that FV 4202 is. It's kind of the right spot to be. And you see how wise up and go down there eventually. There we go. So we are still up on HP, but we have less tanks, and we have a totally useless tank. So this is a lot of our HP, is this Chrysler. So we are really, I would say, losing this game. I'm not sure that guy's a bot or what, but anyway, so this is bad. They have pushed up on us, and they're about to surround us on the top of that hill. 140 is being good and aggressive there. Ah, that was so close to a pin. Barely hit low. So basically, when I realize how screwed I am right here, I'm just going to try to brawl this 140 and then try to keep an eye on this D54 lightweight. And this guy sits in the open, gives me a shot. And yeah, I'm always going to be trying to keep an eye on that lightweight. He's going to continually to try to pop over. What he should do is come around behind us and just make us turn our turrets, and they would win the game. Surprised he's not going to do that. There he comes over. Anyway, so right here, I'm just backing out. Like, I don't want to. I want to keep my gun pointing at the tanks as they pop over, and I want to keep my armor the right way. But I've got to get out of that position and get a little bit better spot here. Just throwing up junk shots. So, all right. So at this stage in the game, we have got 2 tanks left, basically, and this useless Chrysler who's not going to do anything. What I'm thinking at this stage is to move back in here and just wait for them to get any tanks into this area. The Leopard is. So we're going to finish off this Pershing. So the Leopard is good. We got enough HP to win this, but gosh, he's bleeding HP. Anyway, so I'm thinking just get into here. And, give us, because they're all basically in this corner. I'm hoping that I can catch anyone that tries to leave that corner around the edge. The Leopard's going to fall back too. That's probably a good move for him. And, they can get on cap right now. We would have to go try to defend it if they did. But it's not a huge deal. We could move into like this square to defend cap. All right, so this 140 got lit. And the Leopard got pegged by him, but I'm going to be able to double team this guy and get some HP down. This 704 poked over, get a shot on him before I leave. All right, so we're basically in the same position. These guys are still in this box. We've got useless tank out here, and the Leopard is kind of floating back. I'm guessing this is kind of a risk. I'm guessing there's no one back in here still. So I'm going to poke around the edge of this hill and look for a side shot on some tank that's still lingering. And sure enough, there is a M103. I had loaded heat for him and shot him right in that cheek of the turret, which is weak. So once my surprise is up, I am out of there quickly. And this lightweight is doing a pretty good job over there. He's going and cleaning up the low HP tanks. So right now it's 3v1. They've got the Charioteer, Object, and lightweight. I still don't know where that Charioteer is, but I'm pretty confident the 704 hasn't left. So I want to take a risk and poke over, and there he is. I see he's turned, so I'm just going to take my time on this one. Auto aim and roll goes the charioteer, and he shoots the dirt. That was kind of him. Take your time, finish him off. And that's about it. There's no way this lightweight's going to be able to kill me with all my HP and how little he has. I think he's going to just kind of yellow and try and circle me or something. So yeah, this was just a case of you know, staying patient, letting them make a couple mistakes, finding ways to isolate tanks out at the end, and ended up with a nice game. It ended up being an ace tanker, top gun, high caliber with 5,600 damage. And as usual, this tank is far superior to Meta's 430.